afternoon, darling. So, my dear friend Goskus has sent me another request, which says, could you do a movie review? I'm very curious about your opinion on the movie Titanic. Oh dear Lord, not Titanic. I didn't see the film when it came out because, as I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of cinema. However, my son and Toriel watched that movie quite a lot, and I sat down and watched it with them once. And while I do appreciate the gorgeous sets and of course the costumes were fabulous, darlings, you know, it's not really my kind of thing, not just because it's cinema, but I'm not really into these romance stories, you know, they're just so unrealistic and everything. But I did like the movie at first because I actually thought it was sort of a documentary, and so I was very excited until the rest of the movie happened, and then I sort of, well, my interest went down quite a bit, let's say. And I can appreciate, of course, sort of a class difference and that sort of very deep, passionate love because, you know, I saw threads of that um, with my own courtship, except, of course, there was no natural disaster, and I'm very thankful for that. But there was just so many things that I had issues with the movie. I just couldn't really sit through the whole thing. I just had to keep getting up and getting more glasses of wine. I think I went through about 2.5 bottles trying to watch that blasted movie. And if I never have to hear Celine Dion's song from that movie ever again, it will not be too soon, because I tell you, for months, I'm not even joking, months afterwards, all you heard in our blasted house was just singing that terrible song over and over. And you know, both Toriel and my son have quite good singing voices. It wasn't like they were going off key or something. It's just, I just could never listen to that song ever again. And then I would be perfectly happy if I never hear it. Really, darlings, never again. So thank you for your question, darling, and I hope you've enjoyed this review. I look forward to your next ask. So, ta-ta, darlings.